Okay, class, now we are at 8.8. We will be talking about trigonometric equations. Basically, we will be learning how to solve this kind of equation. Okay, we will be learning how to solve all these kind of equation. Okay, but before that, let's talk a bit about something we call the principal value. Alright, given the equation sine x equals to a number a, cosine x equals to a number b, and tangent x equals to a number c, there are many solutions to this equation. Okay, because sine graph, cosine graph, tangent graph, they are continuous. Okay, so there may be many solutions. But when we confine the solution of the above equation to just one value of x, the solutions can be written as x equals to sine inverse a. Makes sense? If sine x equals to a, x will be equals to sine inverse a. If cosine x equals to b, x will be equals to cosine inverse b. If tangent x equals to c, x will be equal to tangent inverse c. Okay, so now let's focus at all these. The principal values. Okay, today's focus. The principal values of these three answers, these three solutions, are defined on respective intervals given in the diagram below, so that the principal values are unique. Okay, there's only one. Unique. And take note for these three graphs, right? I hope you can recall how does the graph look like. For sine graph, okay, let me just draw a rough sketch. Sine graph, just look, the shape will be like that. What about cosine graph? Actually, the shape of cosine graph is exactly the same, just that it started at the highest point. Okay, and tangent graph, if you can recall, it will be like that, asymptote, like that, asymptote, like that, asymptote. Okay, tangent graph will look like that. So for this part of the topic, I will teach you where is the principal value interval. The principal value interval for sine graph is between 90 to 90. You have to know this. Negative 90 to 90 for sine graph. Okay, which is this portion over here. The principal value interval for cosine graph will be this. And the principal value interval for tangent graph will be this. Okay, after that we can use the CAST rule, or later on we'll learn trigo identity to obtain the other solutions of the trigo equation. That means we have one answer first. We'll have one answer, then using the CAST rule we can find the other solutions. Okay, why is this important? Principal value interval. Last year in O levels, it shocked many students. The question appeared. Okay, let's take a look. This is last year's O level question. 3A. State the values between which each of the following must lie. The principal value of sine inverse x. Can you recall? 2 minutes ago I just mentioned the principal value of cosine inverse x. Let's take a look. This is for sine inverse x. This is for cosine inverse x. Alright, so you just say 0, to 90 for the first one. Sorry, I made a mistake. I just negative 90, okay, negative 90 degree to 90 degree, and 0 to 180 degree. Okay, it's late at night and it's getting tiring. You should be watching this during lesson. 0 to 180 degree, the principal value of cosine inverse x. Okay, just by writing these two, you get 2 marks. Last year, 2016 O-level for A-Math. Okay, let's look at other questions they may post for principal value, such as this. Actually, these are quite simple. Quite simple if I change the question. Okay, if I change the question, because now the question says give your answers in terms of pi. Find the principal value of each of the following in terms of pi. In terms of pi, not easy. Okay, but since you have not learned radian measure, I will just cancel already 3 words, change it to in degrees. In degree. Okay, but once you learn radian measure, can you come back to this worksheet or remind me to come back to this worksheet? We will redo all the question, answer all the question in terms of pi. Alright, first question, simply press your calculator. Sine inverse. Go ahead, press your calculator. What do you get? Sine inverse negative 0.5. Negative 30, right? Sorry, the shadow. Okay, negative 30. Negative 30 degree. So by right, the question asks you to write in terms of pi. So in future, you can find in degree first, then you convert it in terms of pi. So A is done. B, cosine inverse. Okay, I'll leave it to you. Please press your calculator. Okay, don't be lazy. You need to learn how to press your calculator as well. One, 3, 5. Part C, tangent inverse. Actually, all these questions are quite straightforward. Tangent inverse 1 over square root 3 30 degree. Last but not least, cosine inverse square root 3 over 2 equals to equals to 30 degree as well. Okay, equals to 30 degree as well. So I want you to notice something. Okay, I want you to notice something. Look at all the answers. Is it strange that, is it coincidental that negative 30, the principal value lies within this principal value interval for sine, because it's sine inverse? Is it coincidental that for cosine, the answer 135 lies between this? Is it coincidental for this cosine inverse, the principal value is 30 degree? Is it coincidental that it lies between 0 to 180? And is it coincidental that tangent inverse 1 over square root 3, the principal value is 30 degree? Is it coincidental that it lies between this range? You think about it. And you may press your calculator to check, will your calculator answer get out of all these ranges? This range, this interval, these 3 interval, will your calculated answer get out of this interval? Think about it. Okay, I will stop for 8.8.